Cheers, everybody. We are back for another edition of Bourbon on a Budget. It's review time. And I'm joined by my two best friends in the entire
internet.
Yeah, just on the video. Brendan Sinone and Ben Cock.
And myself.
Yeah.
TJ
and
Painter.
It is, man, most people are either listening or watching this on Thanksgiving. So hopefully you're getting away from your family. I know how much fun that can be to get away from the crazy family members. If your family has them, I don't know. But happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We are continuing Turkey Month, and we've got a banger for you today. Mr. Sinone.
We are banging.
Mr. Tank Top, Bake Sale,
Turkey
Faux Momentum
Master
himself. Brendan Sinone, tell us what we got today.
Real quick, a joke. Why did the turkey cross the road?
Because there was bourbon over there.
It's a turkey. It just wanders places.
Oh my gosh, what a nightmare of a joke.
That was really
What
bad.
a nightmare of a joke.
No, you know what? I'm not going to share this amazing bourbon with you guys.
It's already been shared.
All right. So first off, happy Thanksgiving, gentlemen. Happy Friendsgiving.
Yes.
Hopefully you've enjoyed.
I'm so happy that I'm giving up my Thanksgiving evening to do this. This is great. I really feel happy.
We definitely didn't record this a week ago.
Yeah, with the same person we had on Tuesday. Why did the police arrest the turkey?
Because he was
acting a foul.
No, they suspect him of foul play.
Damn it! Wrong pun.
It was close.
No, same pun. It was just
wrong word.
Yeah, but not the right pun.
Okay.
Anyways, we are continuing Turkey Month here in November, which is Thanksgiving month.
Mashed potato month. Woo!
Yeah.
With an absolute, I hope, banger, because I poured you guys a pretty hefty sample of this.
Yes.
And it's a bourbon that I absolutely love, adore, got it a couple of years ago. This is from Wild Turkey's Master's Keep line.
Master's Keep.
This is Wild Turkey 17-year bottled in bond. That's right. It's a 17-year-old bourbon in a glass. Okay.
So what's the proof on that?
100 proof, just like what you need
because it's called
bottle
and bond.
The mash bill is Turkey's quintessential. Wild Turkey is so basic. They have two mash bills basically for their bourbon and for their rye. And that's it. They don't mess around a lot. This is 75% corn, 13% rye, 12% malted barley. MSRP, this came out in 2020, was about $150. Doll hairs. Say it for me, Ben.
Stop taking my line. Doll hairs.
There you go. Joe loves it when you say that. And I paid I had to get this from a friend. So probably about like $175 is what I paid with shipping, maybe $185. Now, if you want to get it today, with this being a limited release, probably $250 minimum before shipping. I've seen it online as much as $600. So real quick before we get into this, Master's Keep is a line that Wild Turkey has done for, I think this is year 6 of it now here in 2021. The first was in 2015. It was a 17-year-old bourbon, 86.6 proof. Then in 2017, they did decades.
86.
Yeah.
It was 1786.
What? 86.
A 17-year 86 proof. Yeah, sorry. I was not reciting a year.
Jesus. Decades was 2017. It was 104 proof, non-chill filtered, 10 to 20 years. So people starting in 2017 to be like, hey, we like higher proof stuff, non-chill, not filtered. Those are buzzwords. People started to like that. Revival was in 2018. That was 12 to 15 years old. And it was aged in a 30-year-old Oloroso sherry cask. 2019 Cornerstone Rye. It was a high proof rye.
That's what I want.
This one, I would love to get that. Wild Turkey 17-year-old bottle and bond. And then this year's, maybe you guys got your hands on it. I don't know. Rumor has it. Master's Keep 1. It's a toasted Wild Turkey. So that's the lineup. This is a special annual release that the Russells do every single year, and they put really good juice in these bottles.
Muy bueno.
So let's jump into it. What did you immediately get on the nose, Ben?
So I'm a little confused by this nose. When I heard a 17-year-old 100 proof, in my head, I'm thinking vanilla bomb, right? And I get like a little bit of like a funky wood note, which I guess isn't surprising because it's 17 years. Mm-hmm. But I also am picking up a little bit on the back end of like a citrus note. Like you get past the wood and you get to like an orange slice, orange peel, charred orange peel Like, have you ever had like an old fashioned and they flame the orange peel, right? It's kind of like that.
It is very smoky. To Ben's point, they're very char forward, which I enjoy. The wood is super prominent on it, but to me, it's not. Earlier in the week, we did the Buffalo Trace that was finished in the little barrel. The wood is different. This is more refined in a way. The vanilla, the citrus, the caramel are all coming through it. The note that I'm getting that's really interesting and atypical for bourbon, amaretto. A little bit of like a almond dessert, like almond joy kind of vibe to it. And the wood note, it reminds me of my grandma's house. She used to have like this old she used to have this old 1920s house with like real like old wood in it. And
amaretto wood, yeah.
Amaretto finished wood, and that smells like the hallway going up into her house. So
yeah, I am getting definitely citrus on the back end of this. Like if you let it just kind of sit on your palate, I get like a charred citrus.
So you're not getting my grandma's house, is what you're saying?
No, I guess I'm not getting your grandma's house on the nose.
Maybe next year.
Yeah.
Guys,
TJ, all right, what about taste?
The cork on this? Yeah, real quick, the cork on this, I think I could kill someone with it if I wanted to. Like, this is...
Yes, we have the one, and it's incredible. That's one of the best corks in the game.
Yes. What are you getting on the nose there, TJ? Grandma house?
Yeah, I definitely get the citrus. I mean, a bunch of the spice, turkey, beef turkey, right? But the citrus,
house?
No grandma's house. Sorry, I know Brendan really wanted me to say that.
Grandma's in a glass.
Grandma's tastiest grandma I've ever had.
That was too far. Even for me. Too fun. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hopefully you're not listening to this in front of your family at grandma's house.
Oh yeah, we're playing it. We're playing it for the family.
Grandma might be perking up a little bit after that.
You were saying citrus?
Can I take us off topic real quick? No, we're streamlining.
What do you mean off topic? We were just literally talking about grandma.
I wanted to staying on grandmas. What if you had like an old person fetish and you lived in the villages?
Stop.
What a great racket that would be.
That's basically all villages.
But like if you were younger, and then you'd be like this is a
weird Brendan Stone conversation.
I'm not attracted to old people.
You are old people.
That should be the clip for the show. Brendan saying, "I'm not attracted."
That's the title. I'm not attracted to old people.
My wife is older than me, though.
Oh gosh.
All right, taste.
Yeah, TJ, what are you picking up on taste?
Anyone getting marshmallow on there with the char and a little bit of
marshmallow, huh? I don't
like roasted campfire marshmallow.
I'm not getting it's a lot of like wood and citrus. A little bit of vanilla.
Cherry?
Oh, I get a little cherry. The wood is very prominent, but not in a distasteful way, not in a bad way at all. But it's definitely
almost oppressive. It's almost oppressive.
What's the word? Is tannic when it almost like dries your mouth out? What's so
dry?
Woody?
Be dry.
Viscosity? Is that it?
That's thickness of a liquid.
Hang on. I'll keep going. Yeah. Don't wait for me.
Anyway,
no, we want to hear what you have to say about this.
Yeah, let's just sit here in silence and let Brendan Google.
You can.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely like. Yeah, there's so much wood, man. It is crazy the amount of wood there.
Do you like that?
I don't know. I don't know if I do or not. It's concerning to me. It's concerning.
It is. It's different. It's very different.
Yeah, tannic is when it's drying effect almost, and it comes from tannins are a class of astringent.
Tannic. You didn't say tannic.
I think I said tantric, which going back to
you said viscosity.
Villages. I just say that too.
Anyway, yeah. So taste, I'm getting still a bunch of citrus, but not in a sweet citrus sense. Almost like a bitter orange.
Tobacco, leather as well, like what you'd expect with any of that? Any leather?
Maybe a little bit of leather.
Think of like a leather, like a hive, like a leather shop.
Does it have? Okay, I'm not trying to be negative, but we keep it pretty real here. We've only lied about a couple of whiskeys ever.
Yeah.
Hey, cut the cord on this. 3 times.
You okay? Does it have like a fake sugar aftertaste? Am I getting that?
A little aspartame?
Man.
No.
Which ruins a bourbon to me. Like, because I can't get anything else. I can't get that in my head if that's there.
I don't consume that much aspartame. Just so
I do. Diet Coke.
I don't even know what it tastes like.
See, but I'll say this. I don't think Diet Coke has a weird aftertaste.
My wife
Is
does.
anyone getting an arsenic on the palate?
It's kind of like fentanyl-ish.
I think if you go looking for an artificial sweetener on every whiskey, you could find it. I think that is somewhat present.
Yeah, I didn't find it on that Buffalo Trace we had 10 minutes ago.
Well, that's because it just tasted like nasty-ass old wood.
I mean,
Kiss show.
Speaking of a 17-year-old.
Honey! I get honey on this, too. You guys aren't digging deep enough. I feel like we're checked out here on Thanksgiving.
What are you talking about?
There is a level of complexity and depth to this.
I'm trying to find something I like about
How
this.
are we checked out? I pounded a bunch of turkey today, and I'm exhausted. I'm ready to take a nap, and I'm getting here beaten over the head by a piece of 17-year-old wood.
What was the turkey's name?
That I'm not going deep enough, apparently.
You can go deeper next time.
I mean, I don't know, man.
I
really love wild turkey, but this is bothering me.
I'm so happy I shared this with you guys.
You have wild
Tell
turkey
Pat
1.
we hate his whiskey from last week.
Don't you have wild turkey 1 right now, Brendan?
Yeah.
Pour just a teensy weensy.
Oh no, it's out in my car. I can't go get it at this moment.
Did you leave it in the?
No, he
left
has
it
no
in the press
pants on.
box. You left it in the press box.
Oh my
didn't you?
lord, I would kill him. Did you?
You did.
No, I never took it into the press box.
Oh, that's right.
Great.
That's right. We met up beforehand.
Peanut butter brittle. Peanut brittle.
I will give you a little bit of peanut brittle. Yeah.
You'll
This
give Brendan
keeps
a little nut.
unfolding. There's all
I'll give him just a tiny one. A tiny one.
really TJ on Thanksgiving.
Chestnuts.
Hey, this has been a recent development that we need to address. Ben, when he swirls his glass, up to the nose is okay. When he has it down to the do how you did it a second ago. No, you had it down much lower. Yeah.
There was no way that it was way down here and I was swirling it. That's ridiculous.
I will find video because you did it last week too, and I didn't say anything. But now you guys have pissed me off by not liking this really nice bottle of bourbon.
I'm not saying it's a bad bottle. I'm just saying it's just.
I am
not
personally
my bottle.
offended.
It's messy.
It's not my bottle. I want you to go pour some of the Wild Turkey 1 and then.
Yeah,
tell
you know
me.
what, Ben? We'll pause this. Bring me some, and I'll agree with you.
We're gonna unpause it real quick. Okay, we're back in. We're back live. We're back live.
Okay, on the finish, we're not loving the taste here. Well, Brendan,
I like it
because
a
he's
lot.
a homer because he bought it. But finish, I do think the finish is strong on this.
The finish is amazing on it.
It's definitely a long. I'll give you almondy. I'll give you peanutty.
Aspartame.
Not aspartame. I don't get that, but maybe TJ is just a weird palate. So, but yeah,
Sweet enough for him.
it's a long finish. I'm not upset by it. I'm not as concerned with the finish as I am with the rest of the experience.
I will say it is distinctly like I've never tasted anything like that before.
It's such a departure from turkey.
It's
for
very
me.
different. Yes.
That's reasonable.
Okay, we want to rate this thing. Gonna
Yes.
crucify it.
Christmas is next month.
Wrong holiday. That's not Christmas either.
Easter?
Closer. Ben,
Taste.
start us out with nose.
Nose. Man, this is at 2, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna go 0.75.
Whoa, we have not had a below. Okay, the last time we had a below 1 nose, it was mellow corn. Ben didn't
No,
even
really?
do-
Okay, never mind. I gotta go 1.
Ben
I
didn't
gotta go
even
1.
do
I have to
that.
go 1. I have to
The
go
last
1 then.
time Ben had a below 1 nose, I just have to see if in the annals of history if it's ever happened.
Anals.
Old
Do you guys
Tub.
have any? Do you have any
And then-
water? Oh my god, old tub, really, Ben? Really?
So you're going 1 or 0.75?
I'll go 1.
I can't believe you
Even-
can go below 1.
Do you have
0.5
any-
for me. Brendan, go ahead. I'm just playing.
Brendan's like 3.5.
I do have a
Do you
little
guys have
water.
any? Do you guys have any water by you by any chance?
No.
TJ does. Apparently, a little bit of water does kind of tame some of the smokiness and
Ooh, I
the
just
woodiness.
half a glass there. Very good.
I mean, it's a really good nose. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Really? I am
mean,
struggling, man. I am struggling with this.
It
I
is
love
super-
turkey product. I love turkey.
Yeah, we're turkey homers. We're not Elliot,
see,
but we're close.
I love Scotch, and I love like the brimstone. Like I like something that kind of fights you a little bit. I find a lot of value.
Don't take that
in
fight. I love fight.
Clearly
I love
not.
fight, but you just like I like fight with proof. You like fighting with wood. You like a
He
good
does
wood
love
fight.
a good wood fight.
Yeah, good wood fight. That's what you like.
1.75. Screw you guys.
Holy
let's
cow.
go, dude. Let's
He's going to
go.
do everything he can to drag this up
Need to
as
stay
high
on
as
the board.
possible.
I mean, if I
Um,
was doing everything I could, I would just give it a 2.
Oh
That's a
yeah.
good point. I'll go 1.25, slightly above average. Taste. Let's go with the homer first. Brendan?
3 points out of 4.
Correct.
There is a little bit of bitterness to it. It's tannic. I don't like how it dries out the mouth. Like I could do without that, but there's a lot going on, and I find it enjoyable once you get past like this harsh woodiness. There's a lot once you start really diving into it. If you have a refined palate, it's amazing.
Oh, I guess my weak palate is.
What was your number again?
3.
Ugh.
I'm going 2.5. I'm going 2.5.
Figured out what I don't like. Yeah, I don't like the smokiness. I don't like the smoky. Like I just,
Did you put some water in
It's a
it?
lot of wood.
yeah.
Okay.
But you're watering down 100 proof
Yeah.
17-year-old bourbon.
2.25.
I mean, just
Finish.
like a drop of water. It's not in.
I know.
2.25 for me. Finish. You get 1
Okay.
point. Ben?
Actually, I like the finish the most, so I'm probably gonna go 0.75. I'll give it some help here.
Brendan?
It's a great finish. I don't know if it's perfect, but it's pretty damn close. I'll go. What I give I gave the Buffalo Trace one a 0.75, right?
Yeah,
That's much better.
idiot.
That was probably too high.
Yeah, idiot.
Yeah, dingus. That's what.
Yeah, dingus.
Man, it's a great finish. I'm gonna go with 1 for the finish. I really love the finish. I pulled up the notes real quick on Distiller, what they tasted. They got
Yeah.
vanilla, baked apple, orange peel, black cherry, and cinnamon, and a leathery motorcycle boot cake with a smoky, meaty presence.
Oh, a
Reminiscent
leathery motorcycle boot.
Reminiscent of breakfast sausage. So we got about half of what Amanda Schuster got here, but good call on the
Yeah.
orange peel. We got the leathery, the smoke. So there's a lot going on to it. So it's like a bourbon.
I feel like I was gonna say hints of motorcycle the entire time, but I guess I couldn't commit to. I couldn't commit to motorcycle.
Diesel fuel in the glass.
Give me a 0.75 on this finish. Cohesiveness and complexity. You get a point for either.
Brendan's going a full 1 here. I'll tell you that much.
Full 1 was my nickname in college.
It's not even-
And to this day, anyway, I guess I will go. I guess my palate is so
baby like.
immature,
Owen has a better palate.
Yeah, that I just can't comprehend how complex this is. So, in the spirit of me understanding that it's supposed to be complex, I just don't know. I'll go 1. Jeez. What a
Oh no, I'm
nightmare.
not a liar.
I am so
0.5 me.
disappointed. I was really happy to share this with you guys. I'm so disappointed. It's not your fault. It's my
different
night.
different
It could be your
strokes for
fault.
different folks. Did he probably put the wrong whiskey in?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, I feel like I'm being played with again because this is not 17-year-old turkey.
Wild
Well-
turkey 101 in a glass.
Funny
No, it's
that-
not. It's not Wild Turkey 101.
Oh, I actually like that. Are you fooling with us?
No, I'm not fooling.
No.
I'm annoyed by this. No, I'm not fooling with you.
He's
No.
mad that we didn't like it.
Back to you, TJ.
I gave it a 0.5. It's on Brendan.
I already gave it a 1.
Yeah,
I held in my finger and I said 1.
You gotta go to value.
All right. Now, did you consider the value the whole time in this or no?
Me or
Me?
Ben? We know Ben did.
We're not supposed to consider value at all.
Not even for value. Going into value, Ben has this with a 5. I somehow also have this with a 5. And Brendan has a 6.75. I thought I was crucifying this thing, and it turned out pretty good. So, Brendan, remind the folks at home and the folks that are with us live in studio how many doll hairs this is and the availability.
If you wanted to buy it today here in 2021, which if you're listening to this podcast, there's no way you're going to want to buy it based on what TJ and Ben are doing to this poor bottle of bourbon. But minimum,
you'll be poor after you
called it poor.
Minimum right now, $250 would be the minimum you probably have to pay for it.
Yeah. MSRP though. This is just an older bottle that
MSRP is it's $150 is the MSRP. Yeah. Let's say if you bought it, I bought it like
let's say you go ahead and grab it $150.
Let's call it $175.
That's tough for me. To me, value, you have to consider like specs. And so I'm getting a 17-year-old bottle. So there is value in someone having to manage a barrel for 17 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had to manage a barrel for 5 months and you didn't give me anything on that.
Yeah, that was 5 months.
He actually like deducted from that.
Because that was the value.
Wait, when you're thinking about this, you got to think about the cost of the barrel, and you got to think about the gas to go drive and get it, and everything else.
I don't have to consider the cost of the barrel. That's already considered in the price of the bourbon. I don't have to buy another barrel. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm gonna go 0.5. Is it out of 2, right? 0.5.
It is.
Yeah,
we have not changed the scoring system yet.
Yeah.
Does it finish out of 2?
No, out of 1.
0.5.
I'll go 0.75, slightly higher than Ben, just so
geez.
Brendan hates me a little bit less.
Good. That's good strategy.
Slightly below average value. It is really, really hard to get, hard to find. I ended up giving it a decent score, I guess, but I didn't love it. And so I would never spend maybe
$150.
Maybe to flip it or trade it. But I would never spend this much on this.
How dare you? Yeah. That's illegal.
And unethical in the face
the
of
unethicality of this.
Bourbon.
Well, whatever. Send me to Bourbon Hell. I don't care. They probably serve this. And then
it's just TJ's bourbon.
They probably serve this. That was pretty good.
So for a limited edition, so you're getting a pretty cool bottle.
You're definitely getting a solid bottle.
You're getting a cool story. You understand craftsmanship of 17 years old for this. It is super unique, right? Like nothing else tastes like this, whether you like the taste like I do or macaroni and cheese mouths over here, Kraft macaroni and cheese, Lunchable mouths. Yeah.
Salty.
If you don't eat an Uncrustable every day, then I don't know.
Dude, Uncrustables are actually really good.
Shut up.
They are good.
You got Uncrustable mouth over here. Jeez.
You know, it is what I expect for a limited edition annual release type of. Yeah. Basically, I'm going to go with a 1. It's basically what I expect from something of this ilk. Of what I'm paying for something special and different and unique, and it's a lot of money, but I think it justifies. Like if you're paying $175 for it, yeah. If you're spending $250, $300, probably not. I think you could probably start allocating money towards paying for a George T. Stagg or a Pappy or something like that to start putting into something a little bit more accessible.
There's something special about being able to pull something like this out at like a bourbon party or whatever.
About pulling it out.
You know, and so like this definitely fits someone's palate. You know, someone really likes this. It's just not me.
I like it, and Amanda Schuster likes it.
Thank you, Schuster.
Thanks, Schuster.
So she's probably incentivized to like it, but whatever.
For sure. So Ben gave this a 5.5. I gave this a 5.75, and Brendan gave this
9.5.
7.75. This would be on the big board if it wasn't for Ben and I talking.
I feel like this is gonna we're gonna get some hate over this, but that's valid.
I feel like this has changed the outlook of our friendship. Is what?
Do you think Elliot will be more mad listening to this review? Or
I'm convinced that Brendan also hates this bottle, But
He left.
I'm convinced that Brendan also hates his bottle, but he's just sucking up to Elliot by giving this a really high score. That's all he's doing.
Oh, he hates the bottle, and that's why he was so willing to review this.
Right?
I was trying to get rid of it. Yeah, I wanted to empty it up. Yeah.
We figured him out.
This is brutal. Well,
I know.
next week we are going to review what, TJ?
Wild Turkey 1. It'll be our last. Thanksgiving's over.
It will
Christmas
be
is
the
over.
actual
But-
really good Master's Keep Wild Turkey release.
I am looking forward to that.
It'll be the good one. Brendan's going to give it a 2.
Also, no, I'm not.
I'm actually glad I have a little bit of that Buffalo Trace left over to wash my mouth out.
Oh my gosh.
We have. Oh my god, I can't. King of the Hill.
Brendan is like a beat up puppy dog. Brendan is
Yeah.
FSU after losing to Jacksonville State. Don't worry, buddy.
It's gonna turn around.
Miami
You'll
weeks.
get him next time. You'll get him next time.
We are also gonna. We have our next round of King of the Hill, in which we're gonna go up against. You know what? We could just extend this out a little bit and bring the prisoner back into it.
I
if you
think
want
we
to.
can do that because I'll be down there and I'll be dropping off samples.
We're
to
going to
TJ.
prisoner this. Jake, we got you, bud.
Yeah,
we
let's-
got you.
By the
Prisoners
way,
soon come.
I shared Pat with my neighbor Pat, who gave us that Blade Runner.
Does he watch?
I told him what you guys
Not
said.
anymore.
He wanted a link to it. I said, we're not going to send you a link. They weren't huge fans. He said he hates both of you. I said, valid. They hated your bourbon. So it's even.
When you say they, you mean me as well as both of them, right?
Yeah, you hated it too, bud.
I didn't hate it.
Didn't you give it back to him?
It wasn't like, it was just, he literally gave me the bottle to review for the show.
If the salad comes on top, I send it back.
Yeah, if the rum comes out Blade Rummed,
I send it back. That's what happened.
Anyways, I don't think that should count. I think that was just like an exhibition match. Like Midwinter Night Dram is just destroying everyone. Needed like a week
Yeah.
off just to kind of like get nice and loose and get ready for the final stretch here. So I think
Right.
we continue with Prisoner next week. And if it beats Prisoner,
We need seagrass. That's what I
Michter's
need.
Toasted Barrel.
Ooh,
rye,
toast.
right? Michter's
Yep.
Toasted Barrel rye. Yeah, that'd be
And then if
toughy.
it beats that,
then
we're
it
going up
retires.
against the Yippee-Ki-Yay.
Oh my god,
Mother.
we're gonna be done with this bottle by the time the King of the Hill is finished.
We're
Yeah.
going back to Ben's after this one, so it's all
I
good.
need to lose.
No.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. Happy Thanksgiving. Go get you another slice of pie, pecan, hopefully. And we will see you next time on Bourbon on a Budget.
Big bam, big bam.
For TJ Pittenger, I'm Ben Cock.
I'm Ron Burgundy. Cheers.
Whammy.
I think he gave us the wrong thing.
I think so too.
I think I hate both of you.
Valid?
Bam, bam, bam.